Hey guys, how's it going? In this video, we are going to look into cool Python libraries you might not have heard about. If you guys know of any cool libraries, please smash that comment section below. We'll love to hear about it and try it out. Okay, so the first library that we are going to look into is called TQDM, also called Takadum in Arabic, and surprisingly, I love you so much in Spanish. Well, that's cool. So Takadum automatically inits your loop, like it can be for loop or while loop, and then it adds progress bar while your loop executes. So it can be very handy when you are developing like a little bit of script just for you, or maybe like a production ready command line application. Speaking of command line application, there's another tool called click underscore. It lets you create a beautiful command line interface without really little code. So if you guys have used something like argparse, it's a bit of a work to document every arguments and make sure everything works properly and things like that. With click, it just you define all the options on a command, and then it will automatically generate like a documentation for you, and yeah, and that's it. you know um, and the other is PyAutoGUI. I'm really looking forward to use it. I haven't used it, to be honest. So PyAutoGUI automatically simulates a human behavior through a script. So what you can do is you can write a script that will use your keyboard or use your mouse, open some sort of application. So basically it allows you to mimic the human behavior. You get access to all the mouse controls like scroll, click, double click, and things like that. You also get all the keyboard access control, and you can also take a screenshot. So imagine what cool things you can build with this application, and it's really easy, straightforward to get started, and the code looks really familiar as well. And the other thing is Wagtail. So Wagtail is a form of a Django CMS. If you guys don't already know, Django is a web framework that's being used by like big corporation, enterprise, and yeah, it's one of the most popular Python framework. And Wagtail is one of the CMS that is powered by Django. So with Wagtail, you get this beautiful looking admin interface, and it also has other tools like Elasticsearch, image resize, all the things like embed, markdown. All of these things are inbuilt. I used to debate a lot about using Django CMS or Wagtail, and whenever I show Wagtail to my clients, they're all over it because the admin interface is really, really intuitive, and it looks gorgeous. And the other framework, so this is like a web based framework called Falcon. So Falcon is a really thin framework based in Python. It is even low level than Flux, and the good thing is it's fast. So I was I was listening to a podcast, and the developer of Falcon was on the podcast, and he said on the benchmark they found Falcon to be I think 2 or 3x, even 10x faster than Flux. So initially it does some Python compilation and things like that. And benchmark is really subjective, but it looks like a really promising framework if you want to build a few microservices or things like that. And it has more than 6,000 stars in GitHub. And the recent commit is 200 minutes ago, so it's looking pretty good, guys. And the last one is Kiwi. All right, so Kiwi, most of you guys might already know this. So it's a cross-platform framework that allows you to create application for a Mac, iPhone, Android, Windows, whatever, right? And it's pretty easy to get started, meaning most of the components it exposed looks really Pythonic. So if you look at an example here to create a button, it's like you import a button, you create a class, and you initialize the button. That's it, right? It is not as performant like native application will be, but it will be a great tool to like quickly throw out a proof of concept to validate the idea. Yep. All right, guys. I'm really looking forward to other Python libraries that you guys can't live without, or you guys have been using day in, day out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Please like, share, and subscribe. Cheers.